Hey everybody! So today is episode 1 of the advice vlogging series. I have yet to name it. Thank you so much for submitting your questions. I got a bunch of questions in. Send me more. Please comment below, send me a private message. I would love to get even more of your questions in and answered. So I'm going to go ahead and answer 2 questions today that I received from viewers. So the first question is, I dropped out of college, but I know I should go back. I'm just so scared of messing up again, and I still don't even know what I want to pursue in life. Help! I'm still young, only 20 years old. Indeed, you are young, and this is a great question, and I think you should think about what you want to do in life, and I think you can definitely go back to school. It's never too late. If that's what you want to do, do it. Allow yourself that fresh start. I mean, you said here that you're scared of messing up again, scared of making a mistake, you're not sure what you want to do in life. I think you should go back and try some things, take some different classes. Think about if someone asked you the question of what would you do if money were no object, and then maybe pursue some classes along that field and pursue something that you've always dreamed of doing. Learn about that in college. College is a time to really explore different things and just get to know different fields and see what you don't like, see what you do like. Give yourself that chance. Give yourself a second chance. Don't be afraid of messing up or making mistakes. Everybody makes mistakes in school. Nobody knows what they want to do. Trust me, at 20 years old, nobody knows what they want to do with their life, and you shouldn't put that pressure on yourself, because you can do whatever you want to do. And I think you should go back to school if school will help you find that. If you want to pursue something that you don't need a degree for, maybe consider going that route and getting right into your field, getting field work, because that can be invaluable. But if you want to pursue, if your dream job or your dream options for a job, since you're not sure, involve something that would need a degree, I would suggest that you go back to school. You know, take the risk, go for it, and study some different things, and it might come to you, and it might not come to you. And if it doesn't, you have to give yourself that time. Don't let anybody try to give you a timeline, because your life is yours, and don't let people try to put you in a box, label you, tell you you need to figure out what you want to do by XYZ time, because you'll know. When it comes to you, you're going to know. And that can sometimes take, a lot of time. So I think you need to just give yourself a chance, and don't be in too much of a hurry to find the solution, because it will come to you as you explore and as you live your life. So thank you for that question. And the next question is, how would you approach an attractive man or woman? So this person is wondering about first impressions and the role of men being expected to always approach women first in a lot of cultures. So how to approach somebody that you find attractive. So I think times have changed. I definitely don't think a man needs to approach a woman. I mean, obviously, like, anyone can approach anyone. If you're a girl and you like girls, you can approach a girl. If you're a guy who likes guys, you can approach a guy. If you're a guy who likes girls, approach that girl. If you're a girl who likes guys, approach the guy. I mean, it's definitely a modern time. So from your perspective, since you're a guy who likes girls, I think you can definitely approach a girl if you have the confidence and if you're not afraid of who you are. I think it's basically about not being afraid to, take that first step. So if you do like someone in a way that's more than a friend, get to know them as a friend first. So just don't think of it as, how do I approach this person, try to get a date. Maybe think of it as, I want to talk to this person, I find them interesting, I want to build a friendship, I want to build a relationship. Just look at it sort of from that standpoint, that you want to build a relationship with them, and you'll know if they're interested or if they're not. You just have to not be afraid to take the risk. You got to kind of weigh the risk and the reward. If you're terrified to approach them, maybe kick it back, stay back, don't go for it. If you feel like you can approach them, go with confidence, be confident, and don't be afraid of rejection, because it's just a part of life and you can't let it crush you down. You have to just kind of go with it, because there's other people out there, plenty of fish in the sea. But I would say, if you have the confidence, you're comfortable in your skin, you can be yourself around people. It's fine to approach anybody regardless of gender, regardless of social stereotypes and things like that. You can definitely approach anybody, you know, with the right amount of confidence, caution. You know, don't be too bold and aggressive. Just be yourself, and the rest will follow. If that person is interested, you're gonna know. If they're not interested, you're gonna know. So just kind of follow their cues, and don't be afraid of the rejection, because I think that's what stops a lot of people from taking the first step to maybe become friends with someone and then maybe building that into more. I just wouldn't be afraid of that rejection. And if you're interested in finding out more about what they like, if you have mutual friends with this person, you can always go that route, which is a little bit more of a passive route, a little bit more digging and investigation. You can find out what that person is into, bring that up as your first topic of conversation if you don't want to just outright, you know, approach someone. You can always kind of go in that way, and that's kind of an easier way to start what could be a cool friendship or a relationship or anything. Oh, okay, so another part of this question, it says, what are women looking for and expecting from someone that approaches them? I mean, I can't speak for everyone. For someone who is confident and is not too aggressive, I think that can be kind of a weird first impression. Just someone who's themselves, someone who's confident and nice. And from there, I think it depends on the person. I mean, some people might want someone who's funny, who is similar to them, who is, you know, generous, who is, you know, different, edgy. You know, I think it depends on the person from there. But I think it's kind of hard to generalize, like, what is a woman looking for, you know, in a person that's gonna come approach them for a relationship. That's a pretty sort of broad answer there. I can't really speak for everyone, but hey, we can talk about it down below in the comments. You know, what are you looking for in someone that is approaching you? Do you want someone to be forward? Do you want someone to be kind of, you know, not aggressive? Do you want someone to be extremely happy, extremely energetic, extremely complimentary of you? You know, I think it really depends on the person as far as what people want from someone who's approaching them, and whether or not they'll respond positively or negatively to someone just approaching them out of the blue. But I think that's an interesting question and something we should definitely talk about in the comments. And that goes for all advice that I give here. Just disclaimer, you don't have to take any of my advice to heart. If you disagree with it, by all means disagree with it, and we can talk about it in the comments. We can give other answers to the questions and keep giving people advice and just kind of get a conversation going about it. So thanks guys for submitting questions. Please keep on submitting more questions, and I will see you in the next episode. Take care.